Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? I need to know. Let us know when you're in the chat and we can get started. Just finishing posts and we're good to go. I can see it in your eyes. Hello, Devil Boy. Where's that post? Okay, never mind. Let's do that one. Share. Almost done. How are we today, Devil Boy? What have you had for tea? You had cheese and crackers for tea? Because F it. Okay. A bit like, you already know what I had for tea. But, for those I don't know, I had homemade butter chicken, which was very, very nice. It took a lot of time. Many hours marinating the chicken beforehand. But it was so worth it. Almost done. Twitter? Tweet? No! What's it doing? Okay. Thought I nearly lost all my posts then. That was worrying. So we're playing some more Alan Wake today. I think, hopefully, we'll be, if I'm going by like my own schedule of how we are, like progress-wise, we'll be finishing the main story, like the last 2 chapters of the main story. So the next stream we do for it will be just the DLC. But yeah. Retweet, do that one. And then I suppose Discord can know as well. There we go. Everything should be up and ready to go. So if I switch to capture card, we'll get a nice previously. Let us know if it's too loud or too quiet. If there's any issues, let us know sound-wise.
Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger
Hello,
had been my
Hybrid.
editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful.
Good thing if no one's
Somehow
watched
we have
this
been
as
aware
well.
enough to
There is
write my
this
escape into the
previously.
story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. The lake, it does
How are we
something
today,
to the works
Hybrid?
of
What
art
have you had for
created.
tea?
It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark
Sounds
prison.
like
I need to find
I'll
something
take
weird
it.
to fix this.
It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
So yeah, we got caught by the FBI when we left it last time.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the
You have sushi on its way.
Deer
Ooh, very
Fest?
nice.
And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great
I had, if you missed it, I had homemade butter chicken.
Get through the night in one piece, all right?
Did it all from scratch.
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
So that was the Lady of the Light. Wow. A fur butter chicken. Yeah. It was very nice.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
Ooh, let's change shoulders. There we go.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Oh, ow. Ow, this
That
is
line
not
reminds me of
good.
Futurama, where he's like, there's
That
a party in
about
my
sums
mouth
it
and
up.
everyone's throwing up. Yeah, like that.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
interview Wake.
I had some
Oh,
reading
here
to
he
do
is.
first, Sheriff. And let me tell you, it was an interesting
Is it cold or
read.
warm? I've typically had it
Got
cold.
you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Is he going to run out of writers?
I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official
Should be
business.
cold, but you got chicken and cheese
Whoa!
ones, which you thinking might be warm.
Get back in the
Yeah,
cell, Stephen King.
I don't know.
The only way
You can
you're
have,
leaving
like,
this place is over my dead.
cold chicken, as long as it's been cooked previously.
I know.
Oh my god!
Same with like duck. I've had duck in them
Light.
before.
We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Well, there's Agent
man,
Nightingale dead.
We're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind real.
So basically, the agent had like an existential nightmare because he found a page which described him taking a drink as he was reading the page to take that drink, which is why he was looking for Wake.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
And the agent also had a page showing his death. Burr. Flare? Don't mind if I do. More flare. Okay, we've got lights. It's promising.
Here are your things. Wait, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old...
Yeah, I'll take the shotgun. That'll help.
I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on. Let's
Rescue
get back to
chopper, you
the
say?
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Is audio still good? Can you hear the voices okay?
Here's a list of...
Can you hear me
phone
okay?
numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this?
So if you get this game on Steam, you get a free a couple of comics free with it,
Just in case we don't come back.
and one of them is
You'll come back for me though, right?
it's
As
the
soon as
sheriff's
we get
dad.
the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler.
And he has this phone call with Barry here, and it's him like how he starts defending himself against the darkness, and he's like an ex-agent for an old like bureau that know about it.
Hello, Mr. Breaker. This is Barry Wheeler. Yeah, I know it's late.
So he's like a bit of a badass.
Sheriff, Sarah asked me to tell you something. She says Night Springs, okay? So I guess she... Yes, sir. Okay, No, she's okay. She's just busy, so she asked me to... Oh, no. Actually, I'm a literary agent, sir. I'm just helping her out because she's busy right now.
It's kind of a big deal.
Well, the one you'd
Oh,
most likely
you don't know
see
half of it
is
yet,
Alan
Devil's
Wake.
Way. Barry gets better. He levels up.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, sir. I'll tell Al you said that. That's really nice. But listen, I really need to make some more calls here. You got the message, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, thanks, sir. Bye now.
So her dad's also a fan of Alan Wake.
Dad is a big fan, Al. Said you're the best thing to happen to crime fiction since James Elroy. I think he was a little drunk, though.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Here we go. So we have to work our way around the long-winded way. Steady. That wasn't steady enough. There's more than one. There we go. Would I be your Barry if you ever went insane? Sure, why not?
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
I'll even buy the orange coat.
Stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
There we go.
Ow, damn! That's smart.
Good job, Lee. Okay, stick with us. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
So we've got a friend for this mission. Is that gonna stay? Rude. There we go. Oh, that's a big guy. Stay over there, please. Rude. You just realise this is the second horror slash thriller type game I've played where the protagonist was just having a normal until should I get used to this trope. It's a pretty good trope, but it's not like all of the ones I use. What do you mean slash you saw was comics? We had to break through a gate to get out the police station, and now we're trying to make our way across town to get to a rescue helicopter. But there is a glow-in-the-dark arrow, so we're getting some stuff. There's also some guys who got run over by a truck here.
The chopper's in the other direction.
Yeah, I know, but paint. I follow the paint. Because I see flare gun and I have to take flare gun. Because we're going to need that. I know, Devil, it's a good trope, but not everything I'll be playing is going to use it. Let's get other stuff. No worries, Hybrid. We appreciate you joining us all the same.
This was Bright Falls industrial area. There was probably a cannery nearby.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do that. And it'll give me a nice slow-mo. You legit heard Bright Wall Industrial. It's Bright Falls Industrial. Close though. So there is something around, right? Here we are, more resources. Very close. Looks like it's calmed down a bit now. Famous last words right there. And here's the diner from the beginning of the game. It kind of works as a description of Resi 8 as well. Spoilers? Did we used to know someone? It wasn't me. But I would if I had it. I feel like it's something I probably would wear. I can't think of anyone who did, so maybe you've just imagined me.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Of course. Choice-driven learn in the woods, and there was Native American terms you had to collect. That sounds like Until Dawn. Which is like a... yeah, it's choice-driven. It's kind of like Heavy Rain, that type of stuff. Beyond Two Souls. Telltale. So yeah, it's pretty good. Until Dawn. I'd recommend it. I do have that, and we have done a series of that previously. Everyone's a scumbag. I don't know. A couple of Sam's alright. Oh, we got a page.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff check down. Even if every noise
yeah, that's Until Dawn.
outside and he heard plenty, it made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
This has a similar thing though, at the start of each sort of part. It does like a previously, and
Are you chatting shit?
no, Hybrid says this. They mix this up with Until Dawn. But it does have like a previously type thing,
It
which
does.
Until Dawn has. So
That's chapters.
it does. Are you joining me?
No.
No. All right.
My bum's pushing against the mic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Are you?
Hi, Bean. Yeah, Bean's quite big now.
Oh, Cabin in the Woods. Terrible film. Cabin in the Woods isn't terrible. It's a really good film.
It's terrible
Get-
for a horror movie.
It's not supposed to be a horror movie, though. That's the point. It's supposed to like make fun of all the horror tropes because the director was sick of horror tropes. So yeah,
That's up right now.
you can't hear it. I have asked. I'm full. I don't need any revolver ammo. Need lithium batteries though, which they have changed the name, or at least changed the brand. Just in the original version, it was sponsored by Energizer. You just hit me with is that a brick? No, let's not do that. Back off, sir.
I didn't even know there was a fence. Cabin in the woods to me is just a cabin in the woods.
Come on, it was the first reduction skin peeling, wasn't it?
What?
Is that? I didn't even know there was a sequel. No.
No.
I'm trying to think. I know there's another film. There's another horror film which is like a cabin in the woods type thing, but
I
it's
think the title's slightly different.
yeah.
And I don't think they're related.
No, one is more horror.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it's called, but I think it ends up being like there is a disease like in the cabin type thing. Cabin fever. That's what it's called. Is the other one.
Lithium.
Wait, over
Ooh,
here!
lithium,
There's
yeah.
light!
Need all the resources I can get for this.
I have the key. Watch my back, Wade.
Did I pick up a page? No, I didn't.
It's an ambush.
Cabin fever, yeah. Is that the one? I'll do that. Little runny guys I don't like. I suppose throwing axes at me also isn't good.
That's not a little runny guy though.
No, he's a big runny guy. He just missed completely. Big runny guy, stop.
Right there!
I'm gonna die.
I'm in light.
Just be impressed I've watched them both. I don't do films unless they're.
Alright, okay.
But they're not related to each other.
Yeah, they're very different. I don't think I've seen all of Cabin Fever. But I don't like most horror things, to be honest.
No.
That man has a chainsaw. That was good. Flare gun didn't kill him. You don't watch horror thriller stuff unless you have to. There's only a few exceptions to my like good horror film list type thing. Like, there's only so many films that make it on there. I think I could probably count good horror films on one hand. They're all pretty samey to me.
Yeah.
Because my mum used to have them on telly all the time. And it just...
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Yeah.
Fine. They should
I
be
like
in the
the
clerk's
shows.
office on
Yeah.
the other side of the
The most
building, near
haunted.
the main entrance.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because it's why you weren't going to watch American Horror Story at first. Because your mum liked it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was like, that's not a good indication for anything good. Like,
But now I was like, no, I like it, it's decent.
you do enjoy one of the Jeepers Creepers, you can't remember which, maybe 3. As far as I'm aware,
The darkness
they
that
get
filled
progressively
Barbara Jagger's
worse.
face was furious.
As most things do, to be honest.
And making it stronger all the time. But now the
First
light
one was
had
good.
set the writer free.
Second one was
and
alright.
it weakened it. It was only
Third
a matter
one I
of
never
days before the
bothered
dark
with.
presence would be strong again. But meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
Connor deliberately sat and watched both of the new It films because it obviously has one of his fears in it.
Okay.
Kids.
Balloons.
Balloons. That is a phobia.
It is.
They make a loud bang
I
and
don't
give
know
you a
if it's
small
like
scare. No.
The message was from Barry.
Sewers.
He was getting worried at the station.
Little
He
paper
wanted us to
birds.
hurry.
If we're going by the original It film, giant spiders. Oh,
Our religionists, the wax museum of
House of Wax, yeah.
Oh no, actually, I can probably say I didn't.
It's okay.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Ooh, heavy duty lantern. And there's what we came for.
Okay,
The
Sheriff,
helicopter
I got
key.
the keys.
Watching the original at the age of 3 months might have something to do with I don't bother with horror stuff in general.
Barry?
Yeah, the
Why
dad is
isn't he
scared of kids.
inside?
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh god!
To be fair, some kids are creepy.
You know, we were just on about this the other day. So I was just on the phone and we were saying like,
He
in
needs
any
an
sort
inside
of
wake. He's
anything
okay.
that's meant to be scary, if it's got kids in
The
or
storefront's
monsters in,
locked.
the
Come
kids
on,
are
Wake,
often
let's
the
go around. We
scariest
can meet him in the back.
because they're real creepy because they're meant to be innocent, but they're often portrayed as like, so like, the lost child in the mummy mask in Doctor Who. Where's my mummy?
The gas mask.
Yeah.
Are you my mummy?
Like, that's creepy. That's a child, but that's creepy because it's a child portrayed as something scary. I don't know what that is.
What? Connor has colorophobia. Hybrid redeemed Hail Hydrate, and I don't have a drink. Nothing.
Right there.
Is that fear of clowns?
I mean, it sounds. But fear is pretty closer.
Do I need therapy after?
But it's like the other one that sort of came to my head when we were talking about it was Supernatural. And it's the one where the mum killed her own kids. And the kids are stood there and the kids are real creepy to me. Do you know what I mean?
On top of the
Like,
stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to pause it a sec so I can go get my drink and do a Hail Hydrate.
Okay.
If I can get out.
Fudge that episode. Are we on about the gas mask episode in Doctor Who?
Or the Supernatural.
Or the Supernatural? Yeah,
Or
Woman in
both.
White. Yeah, the Woman in White.
Yeah. been watching it, haven't you?
No, the girl in the ring was constantly being checked on. And it is fear of clowns.
See, I know my stuff, mostly.
But yeah, so like over monsters and children, in anything that's meant to be scary, the children are often worse.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else for creepy kids.
There's probably a few. You've never seen Supernatural? We can't be friends anymore.
Missing out.
Yeah, even Jack says you're missing out.
It's got like the best season finale music going. Just because it's all like old rock.
Yeah, so the fudged that episode was to the Doctor Who. And everybody says Supernatural, Doctor Who, Friends, NCIS. I can binge watch over and over again. See, I can watch the NCIS that has Abby in it because Abby.
Yep, that is NCIS. Because the other one's a CSI.
Okay.
There you go. Although, you got to watch CSI with Horatio. Soon. Although Horatio in CSI is good. The ginger one who always like walks away, does a pun, puts sunglasses on. Yeah.
To be fair, I
You make it to
haven't
the
really
bookstore.
seen
Wheeler should be
NCIS. I
waiting
just
for us
watched
in the
for Abby.
backyard.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
To be fair, it's why I started watching the Matt, or continued watching Doctor Who and Matt Smith was it. Because of Amy, not because of Matt Smith.
And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point. Wait. Look, this town can't take
He's in the
this.
kids' room, you nerp out.
It's me then.
Okay.
The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right.
Supernatural
Come on, let
do
me
it
get
a
this
fair
door
bit
open.
with kids. Though,
Wait,
don't
Yeah,
they?
You got the
there's
keys to the bookstore?
there's the one with the
Works
kid who
as a
drowned
sheriff.
in the lake
A
and it
girl needs to
kept
get
dragging
around.
people in.
And then there's the one with the twins,
Yeah.
the girl twins.
I just can't sit down and bring my... It is a lot to get through, to be fair.
It is.
They're really
And I think
taking
we've ever
advantage
got
of
it
your
through
presence
fully
here,
halfway.
Wade. I
No,
heard
we
they're
always get to
selling
like a
lot
point
of
where we
your
just sort of
cakes.
give up, to be honest. I think we got to like season 7.
Yeah, I've got to season 13 before.
I know, we got further. We got up to the point where the angels had fallen.
Yeah.
That was when I last
Yeah.
watched it, yeah.
I know I've
Cynthia
gotten a bit
Weaver
further
worked
than you.
hard,
though.
Yeah.
following her
But we got quite
obsessive
far, didn't
rituals,
we?
sometimes fighting them, always giving into them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls abandoned power
It
plants.
is,
Put
yeah.
I follow
She
a
marked
bye
houses with lights
on
into the
TikTok.
paint
A bye.
that could only be seen by eyes that have been touched by darkness.
Do you
and
mean
saved by
Abby?
light. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
Sam in Supernatural is the first love interest in Gilmore Girls. Yeah, I knew that.
If you can't befriend someone else, better plan your baby shower. Need to watch Supernatural. Or at least start
Right now,
watching it.
There you
I'm
go,
not a
there's the
big
baby
fan
shower
of my own
activity.
writing.
Yes.
I don't see Barry.
There he is.
Look, wait. Maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
So Barry almost got nearly taken out by a bus.
That was funny though, because my mum was like, I like Dean, I like a bad boy.
Elboy says, can I go to the baby shower? I'll binge watch Supernatural.
Sure.
Bless you.
Because that's what we'll be doing at a baby shower.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't be a bad thing, but...
Because this looks...
Get being started young.
I watched the
You watched a lot of things that you shouldn't have when you...
I watched like the first films I saw when I was a baby was The Exorcist, so I don't know what that tells you.
Yeah, so in a hoop, well, in a circle, or putting it across windows or door frame, like door, any entrance of a house, basically. Or in bullets.
Is that a page? That is a page.
Barry got
So this is what happened to Barry after the bus nearly killed him.
General store and dusted himself
It's
off.
assault.
Right next to the cans of baked
what
beans
does
was
it-
a
is it
locked
demons
case filled with
assault
flare
people?
guns, and yet here was a conveniently
This is
placed
so
barrel of
demons,
crowbars. Barry
I
smiled
think it has an
Demons.
effect
as he
on most.
realized that this
Like,
was a classic
Yeah,
moment
if
it's
you use
good
salt
around-
on ghosts,
Gear
they
up
don't
and
kill
arm
them, but it
himself
makes them
to
go
the
away
teeth.
for a bit.
Yeah, for a bit.
Barry threw himself into
No,
the
that's
door.
iron, isn't it?
It's salt, and they use rock salt from a shotgun to blow them away
They use
for a bit.
iron as well, though.
I guess it depends on the ghost, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, Barry
But-
ended up in a general store and found loads of lights.
Also, like, a lot of what they use come from, like, actual mythology. So, like, iron for ghosts and stuff like that.
Into the church. What's with the lighting here? What's going on?
I'm
no.
gonna give Pastor Howard
Really
a
dark.
piece of my mind about this
Oh, no.
lock.
One of my
There we go.
favourite bits in Supernatural is where Dean turns around and goes, I'm gonna go kill the big bad wolf, and then says, that's the strangest thing I'll ever say.
I don't know, the Leprechaun episode's pretty weird. Yeah.
I can see you being Bobby, to be fair. You'd make a good Bobby.
Get on my face. There we go. They got on my face. I noticed these ones teleport.
Right there.
Flashback is like the best fucking ever.
Yeah. Building a station to Orion and rock salt because I had a spare weekend free.
Yeah, it's like a full-on bomb shelter, isn't
It
it?
is,
Right.
yeah. It's Sam they lock up in it, or Dean, I can't remember.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Well, I think both end up in it at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
So,
at some
yeah.
point, yeah. It's like they've both died multiple times.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night.
Also,
before
hail
we
Hydra it.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Not hydrated, what she said. Multi-purpose. Indeed it is.
So the church already keeps the lights on before the Deer Fest, and there's no reason why.
Once it's built, like a smudge stick
For
of
it to be free,
white
the
sage and
Dark Presence
lavender.
needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture
Ain't it
him.
warded by
It was bound by
from
the events
angels as
depicted
well?
in the
Like it's
manuscript.
like literally
But it could pursue the
everything.
writer indirectly.
No
Put
angel
others on
can
the
get in
task
there.
and stop those who would help
No
it.
Yeah, you can't be
It
like
took over
detected
everything in
inside
its
it.
path,
Yeah.
made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Yep, let's go through the basement of a church.
Or is that a thing that happened in Supernatural?
Yeah,
What? What?
I think they're all about the shelter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the character Bobby, what Devil Boy's on about, built a shelter in his spare weekend. That's what it was a reference to.
You name that one of the writers as well.
Yeah.
Or like the writer.
Yeah.
I think the Prophet's a fun character in it.
Yeah, it is pretty fun.
Writes a supernatural graphic novel.
That's actually a thing.
And they have them go to like a convention, and there's people dressed up as Sam and Dean, and they're like, I'm Sam and Dean, and they're like, no, we are. And you all have ID.
Probably it's one of the reasons for my book and making sure I
like
take
that
all the
one?
methods of
Tough
magic
audience.
and supernatural.
Well, I got plenty more.
What?
Barry's now a
Christmas lights
superhero.
for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Barry?
Okay.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
No worries, Hybrid. Thank you for joining us. And we might see you in a bit. So now Barry is covered in Christmas tree lights and a headlamp. You got hiccups? I wonder what that noise was.
The Bright Falls General Store is
We
now
should
my
hopefully be
favorite
finishing the main
place in the
story
entire
today.
world. See this headlamp?
Hopefully.
It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
Imagine how easy this game would be if we had a headlamp.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark
Barry
place.
sounds like a future
The terror
Christmas
would
tree.
have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on.
I'd get Barry.
She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
I'm gonna say, did homemade butter chicken for tea.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter,
I was like worrying throughout, like,
someone
what
may
did
or
it
may
taste
not
like?
have a pilot's license or clear
Who
for
wrote it?
departure.
There was a few things I'd probably change, but I'll maybe put some almonds in before I blend it. Maybe use a bit of cream as well. It was nice. Chainsaw. Back off, please. Don't go writing all your recipes down.
No, we don't write it.
No, I just did that one on the fly, to be honest, for the most part. I looked at a marinade for a chicken and then did the rest as I remember it, type thing. There's nothing in this van. Are you tired?
Yeah. I'm trying to stay up late.
Yeah, you're not on an early now, are you?
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a
I
while
don't
to
think
prep
I'll
to take off.
succeed.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
There's our helicopter. There's all of our ammo. Flashbangs. Flare gun ammo, more shotgun ammo, no falling asleep here, Poppy. Okay. No. Baby will kick you.
Yeah.
And you won't like it.
No.
Hey, if you need sleep, you better sleep. I feel like I don't know, the dark's just talking to her directly. It's better. Slow-mo while I'm dying.
And then.
Well, I can't really see because of it. Guys, yes. I feel like they've picked up a load of joggers. Well, we are in America, but...
That's how
Go then. Go on. Do you want us to take a quick break while you go to bed? No, we're going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes, just while we sort Puppy going to bed. See you in a minute.
No.
And we're back. I will be carrying on trying to get to the helicopter. The thing to do here is switch between the lights, keeping them on at all times. Because the lights pretty much do half the job for you. And that's a cool... It's not immediate. I like to play on hard mode. Where did you come from? Right, off we go. You say that, but you've judged it previously.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
And I mean, we don't plan on staying, Barry.
I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No,
Question what you don't yet
just
understand.
Normal bad stuff. Kind of like your books, Wade.
Okay.
I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure.
There is method in the madness, Devil Boy. We'll leave it at that.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there?
And that was a good fun fact for Supernatural. I don't think I got that far.
I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Oh, that's a promising sign, isn't it, when there's millions of crows above us.
Hold on! Ow!
Son of a bitch!
Oh, there goes my knees. The light on that helicopter ain't doing much to those crows, though. What's going on there?
Wait, we're gonna have to shake these things. We'll meet up at the plant.
Yeah. Do not think so. Come on, get on. There we go. You are? Okay, we're good. All the revolver ammo, but no revolver. Oh, there we go. And some batteries. We are now ready to go. Open, please. Okay. Nope. No thanks. I see you and yeah. Dodge out of the way. Right, okay. In we go. There's a lot you and Poppy got nearly halfway season-wise. I think it's 16 seasons. See, I thought it only went up to like season 14. So that's 2 more seasons than I thought it had. Shotgun ammo? Oh, now we're talking. He's gonna have all of the weapons. Flares? Something's coming.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, yeah, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
And now we run. Poets of the Fall do all the music for this game. Well, all like the music with lyrics, essentially. So all the gods of Asgard are actually Poets of the Fall. But if we listen to actual Poets of the Fall, we're probably going to get a copyright strike. As much as I like Poets of the Fall. Check them out. Why is there so many? There, we're good. Get away. 15, not 16. Okay. Mosh pit.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
So, the Lady of the Light that kept checking on the light bulbs lives at this power plant, apparently. So that is why we're heading this way. Power plant seems like a good place to hide out if your enemy is the dark, though. Control all the power so you can always have the lights. I need a shotgun for this bit. Bye. Power cables are our friend in this area. Ooh, checkpoint. Well, is there a guy behind me as well? What? Where did you come from? You're like shooting their generators is a bad idea. Nah, I'll be all good. A bit of electricity didn't hurt anyone. Got him. Oh, I broke the wires. Uh-oh.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
It's not me, it's the other writer. Okay, we're good. One down. Two down. The light controller laughed. You are wrong. He was my favourite character in Thomas. Ah, they can't get us now. We're slightly elevated. Oh yeah, we're just chilling here for the rest of the game. They even got beers here for us.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Alright. So that's the plan. This place seems peaceful. Nothing could go wrong here, right? Okay, I was just checking our audio hadn't dropped at all. It's grim, okay. The oldest cannon. How does it get so bad? Okay, we've got the bridge turning. If you're not a useful engine, you get scrapped. Yeah, that's what happens, isn't it? And then the episode where the train gets like walled in a tunnel, like they just start building a wall in front of him. Come on, bridge, you're nearly here. There we go.
More birds.
Ah, that's not fair. Done. This place seems well lit and safe. Oh, there's a telly, it's even safer. That terrified Tom Skerr as a kid because of how TV worked. They didn't show the next episode next. Or he's let out again, so he thought he was in there forever. Yeah, I thought he was just, that was it, he was just in there.
Dreaming of being butterflies or butterflies that dream of being men. Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, an absence
The scary door.
of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me? Oh, Lydia. Thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
what's in the basement.
That's amazing. Isn't it just? I found it here this morning. It's like it isn't there, but oh, I can't look straight at it.
Yes. I'm sorry about that.
How did you get here?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
In a way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
Oh, I guess the temptation is to call it home, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, it was doing so well, too. I came up with 2 old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start, but I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it?
I mean, that'd be sound advice. But they've known each other years, right?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise. Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
Is that
So it's like the writer.
indeed? Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime. Springs.
I'd be more concerned in that situation, Devil Boy, because I don't have a basement. So it'd be like, whose house are we in? Thank you. Is that you, God? Wait. Stay still. Ow! The cops did want us, Greg, but this is the sheriff that we've been working with. God, how many bullets? Nah, get out. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Whoa. Talk about slingshotting. Well, I can't fight that. There. At least Shadow Energy had respect for fashion. All these axes and not a torn sleeve in sight. You never know. He's moving or not? If I always thought these went ahead of me. To the light. Ah. Did they not go away? There is item this way by the looks of it. Ooh. Flare gun. We are good to go. Oh, we've got flashbang as well. Excelente. Don't do it! What? Oh my god, where did you even come from? One down. Two down. Three down. Four down. Get out of here. I'm like, just let me in the power plant. I think we're there. Still heartbroken from earlier.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign.
What do you mean?
I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
What happened earlier? He felt like a friend, bro.
Miss Weaver, Cynthia.
Oh, right, okay.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time.
No spoilers for anyone else who sees this Devil Boy.
Very long time for you.
But he let us down. Resources everywhere.
It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. Well-lit room's at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
We won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1.
Sometimes the bad guy is just a bad guy, Devil Boy.
I have a secret route. A lit route. Old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's drained all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. Kill switch is outside.
Alright then, is she just kicking us back out? Go fix a problem. Flare gun? She won't be needing it, right?
I have been preparing for these times, the dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you? You can see the signs. Very few people can. Yes, please. Take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
Okay then. Off we go. Get out. Get on my face. Alright then. Well, that was easy.
She sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Silly shadow people, yeah. I feel like there was meant to be something here. I think it's like a page there on hard mode. Because if you play the game on hard mode, there are extra pages that you can find. Ooh, look at that checkpoint in the distance.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Okay. That does them ones. What does that one do? There's them two. That does all three of them. Alright then. Well, that was easy. You call that a puzzle? Now do it with like 6 of them. Hammer.
Who designed these things?
Rookie puzzle. Yeah, that's right.
The transformer yard was dark and dead.
Zelda would be ashamed. Rude. Get out of my face. And the gate was possessed, apparently. Do I do the same thing here as I did last time? Well... Can I just... back off. Go on. What? Get out of the way. Got him. Scary door. Oh, is that where he came from? We're nearly out of pistol bullets. Let me in! Let me in! In we go. Excuse me.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
Now I'm confused, Devil Boy.
This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful...
That's not what I said at all.
I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident.
I said I was nearly out of bullets. I don't know how you got that.
And woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man.
Oh, there we go. We're all good again.
A witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only
She's
one
gonna be
thing
evil.
behind him, in case it happened again. Insurance.
How could she be?
He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse.
With all this light around,
I
how
built
could she
a
be
well-lit
evil?
room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have. None of us will survive to see.
But it's very well lit, Devil Boy. It's a well lit basement.
Twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. You sustain.
Alright then.
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
The TV wanders run.
Barry,
But the TV's
we're
telling
headed
us to
the
go
dam
this
in one of
way.
the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry!
That
That
can't be
go
good.
see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet
We're
you
not
at the
20
dam
feet
if you
below
make
sea
it.
level.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She
We're in
made
these
us
pipes.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Well, to be fair, they crashed like immediately in that call, so they must have been like really close by. Take that, crows. No, it's not that we're breaking the rules. It's that Alan realised what was going on and started writing himself as the protagonist in the book to try and get out of it. So it's still what was written. It's just the writers kind of changed because the Darkness was editing it originally. So the story has changed editor. It's Crow's doing editing. There we go. Hashtag editor's work. What? Alright, they're leaving me alone now.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Nope, a flare. Yep, okay. I'll pick up the flare. Oh, another one. Ooh, a flare. Ooh, a flare. Someone's dropping flares like candy. Well-lit room.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, they've got firepower.
Hang in there, I'm coming!
Perp's on the move.
Barry and the sheriff both survived. Boom! How was that?
Right there.
There we go. Is there something here?
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor. Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Barry is a badass. That is the only thing. It's the Christmas tree lights. They keep him alive. Through everything. Okay, we've got the resources.
Running uphill while the crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe. You know your helicopter crash landed in Night Spring.
Barry's immortal until he wishes to die. I mean, if it's been written so, then he possibly can't die, can he?
I should have kept that gym membership.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
No, it's these guys. Dead.
Oh crap, there's more than one of them!
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Is it?
Ah! Al! Do something!
Yeah, we got him. When there's three of us with torches, they don't stand a chance.
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Can we just stay here until morning, Al? Please?
Yeah, everything else was acceptable, but that was too far.
I think I hear something moving around.
Boop.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no!
Here we go again.
They're coming! We have to hold them off! Keep hitting us!
I didn't want to fire that. He'll do. Can we have the elevator, please? Any more?
Right there!
I swear this is the slowest elevator in the world!
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on!
What else can I do, Sheriff? Is he gonna get here when there's no more enemies?
Let's go!
go. Oh my god, move!
Al, hit the button.
There we go. Why did I have to press it? Barry was right there.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wade?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas? Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, Barry's too like over encumbered with lights. Can't carry anything else. Can't press anything.
Let's be careful, okay?
Yes, boss.
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Okay. Well.
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
I would love to go. Hello? Before they can even do anything. There we go.
Down, boy.
Whee.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Okay. They weren't quite Shadow Monsters, Devil Boy, but they were possessed by Shadow. Pretty close. But that's a good sign, right? Away. Wow. What the fuck was that? I'm gonna do it this time. Go on, I dare you. A well-lit room. We're getting there. Good to know she had a backup route. I did show them. And I'll do it again!
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Can I just... Phew! All in a neat line. Boom. That's how we do it. Cannot have a spotlight at all times. I guess I'm running. Put a spotlight on our back. I don't want to know what that was. It was a girder. Okay. Ah, girders. Oh my god! No! I glitched through it! Why would it do that to me? Oh! Light into the light. That'll stop him. I can reload my weapons faster by pressing square. Cool. I didn't know that. It's not like the load. It's not like it tells me to every time I run out of ammo. And I'm sure that would have saved me from falling to my death.
Based on their make and model.
Right.
Are we there yet? Oh, we can thank the loading screen then, can't we?
It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
It's mine now.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written.
So is Alan made up by Thomas Zane?
I can get to her now.
Like, was he created by the previous writer? There are questions. Or could it have picked any Alan in the world to do it? And we've got to skip.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
There we go. Departure. We are in the end game. This is the final main game chapter. There's 2 DLC chapters after, but we'll be doing them in another stream, I think. Depending on how we are for time.
I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Oh, that noise.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
A slice of life. Yeah, the new Sims.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Anything in here? No.
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al,
Where is the overcoat? This is before the overcoat days. This is the New York days.
Okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
So there's a show to watch.
I'd been a guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TV.
Thank you, everybody. We have
yeah, same.
I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop. Yeah, good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet.
Is he about to say spoilers live on telly?
This last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey.
Spoilers?
There's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from...
Now, Alex Casey is Max Payne.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good. Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh,
Ooh.
man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my
So don't die on me, though.
I know that wasn't cool. You are famous for that temper. Well, I did also write several books. Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it.
I'd buy that book.
The two of you haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for
So Sam Lake, that guy, that is the face of Max Payne, and he's also the writer of this game.
At least I've been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
You watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan,
There you go. You listen to your devil boy.
just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Don't do it. Don't go on holiday. It's where it goes wrong.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice.
Well, it took him 2 years to go on holiday. What's that about?
I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Careful with that gun.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
This is it now. On our way to the lake. This is one of the few games where there's an option in menu to turn on commentary. If I do it there. And there's different ones. So you get the original from like when the game first released, and then additional stuff that they've added for the remaster. And it's all really interesting. It plays as you like. It like voices over as you're playing through the game.
By the beauty of the Pacific,
but that's something for like if you ever wanted to like try the game out and get the background on stuff.
I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time,
not a lot of games do it, but I really do appreciate it when they do have it.
Gone mad from grief over Alice's death, like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
I think the only other one I can really think of off the top of my head is Portal. But when a game does have it, it gets plus points for me because I enjoy listening to like how stuff was made and the background of it all. Anything here? There is stuff on that table. Batteries. And that's it. Yeah. Let's get as many resources as we can on our way. I think there's something down here. Someone leaving a hunting rifle on the side, as you do. I know, it looks shadowy. Oh, now we're talking. Flashbangs and flare guns. I think your ideal way of commentary would be like during the end credits, if like a sped up version of your playthrough played and commentary that made sense to you. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I feel like that'd take quite a while though still. Like, if a game's like, say like the game's 8 hours long, there has to be a balance there, because if it was sped up too much, it'd go by before you even got the context really, and you won't get all the commentary. But if it's sped up too slow, then you'd be sat waiting forever on credits. Not all credits. Gotta say the Pokemon Legends Arceus credits are actually quite short for a game. Like, they're a lot shorter than I thought they were going to be. Uh-oh.
Had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
I will kill your wife.
Alright. Alan Wake was Zoolander for a second then. With only 10 left. There we go. What does the page say?
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
There we go. Let's get to the car quickly. The people carrier will save us. It's just a leisurely drive. No evil here. No sir. Oh, he jumped out of the way. As if. Boom! Right, let's go up here to the hotel, I guess. The Majestic Hotel. So this is the hotel. That the FBI agent was staying at, if I remember correctly.
Based on the signature in the motel register,
yeah.
Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
I like my hunting rifle. Hunting rifle can one-shot stuff. Shotgun weirdly can't.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
They've been following us. Oh, flashbangs.
Look after yourself,
thank you.
Could have fooled me, pal.
God, I hope no one's behind me. Yeah, we're good. Okay. It's back in the car. Oh, we get a ramp. Slower? Yeah. Okay. Wishful thinking. Okay, we're safe. To the Allenmobile. Flares are actually going to work better in this area, I think. To the next Allenmobile. Drop. So flares make items drop right onto the ground. Is what they're handy for. Oh, that was close. Not the fridge. Okay, we're good. Good. There we go. If I see a barrel, I like fear it immediately. Ah! See what I mean? Ah! Stop! Am I stuck? Ah, I got it, okay. I somehow did it. There's a car waiting for us in a spotlight. Is this a trap? It's like a proper supernatural car as well. It's a supernatural Allenmobile. What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? Why isn't it moving? Ah! move? I can move, right? Come on. Burn it away. There we go. I killed the car. Because we fight monster trucks now. My god. Leave me alone. I am in a spotlight. We got wheels. Alan Mobile the second. I'm good with the one I've got. I don't know what's behind me. I don't want to look. Oh god. Can I go around? Is that what's happening? I can go around. Okay. Rude. Ah. Remember, we don't need roads. Is that right? Got it. We also don't need decent lung capacities where we're going. Got them writer's lungs. Reliable. Not like this. Let me just stop them following me. Yeah, I don't think so. The slash-slinging hacker. The hack-slinging slasher. The fast-slinging flasher. Okay, we're good. Keep going. I see a light. That's got to be a sign, right? So I'll probably need to go in there because the gate's locked. But there is paint. Can't fool me. Ow! He fooled me. Let me open my box. I thought there was something else there then. Nope, never mind. Gotcha, bish. I got him back, it's all good. All visitors must see the yard manager. You must sign a liability waiver before entering the yard. If you're looking for a specific part, ask for it first. For you pull it, you must bring your own tools. Wear protective clothing. Junk piles may shift. Hazardous area. So we're going to a scrapyard. Boom. Well, one of them. There we go. Because every scrapyard has flashbangs, right? Buy a hill for milkshake. It's not that kind of yard, unfortunately. That was the wrong weapon to use there, but whatever, it worked. Put the milk. It's unfortunately it's bringing no one here. Over we go! Yeah! To the light. It told you to come here.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
So that's how Thomas Zane disappeared. He dragged it down the lake with him. Generator! Yeah! He's in the TV. He's everywhere. He's in a diver's suit, remember? I just took that down. What do you think you're gonna do? Ah, stop using flare guns. If I stand super close here, nothing else spawns. Is anyone going to deal with that crane? Or is it just spinning? Car? Car! Steady, steady. Hammer, please. Right, okay.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write.
What's this place called again? It's called Bright Falls.
I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Zero stars on TripAdvisor. Don't know, I reckon it'd be a good adventure holiday, right? Or if you're into your horror. And the Deer Festival's meant to be pretty good. Is there a purpose for this?
I will never give her to you.
Well, let's run inside, I guess. You'd go for some Old Gods of Asgard. That man has a chainsaw. You can back off a second. Stay over there, please. Alright. Have a spotlight. I can't see. Go away, please. That'll do it. Go away, please. Looks like that man's not dying. There we go. Go over there. Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Because it's going to be absolutely 100% safe behind me now.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else,
I like it.
In another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me. The words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Onwards. Down he goes. Light. I said light. Not enemy. I said light.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Near all those crows. Yeah, that'll do it, right? Can I get in? What the hell? Do what I need you to do. There. Okay. This is safe. Bye. Done. It did end well. See? You were right, Devil Boy. Into the train. Oh, more stuff. You are the writer now. Look at me. That was a lot of stuff. I have 12 flare gun shots. Casey has become self-aware. Oh no, he's too powerful. That is some crows. And there they go. Yeah. They seem stronger. Come on. Welcome back, Hybrid. How was your sushi? Where? It made the noise like there was crows. There is. It's lying to me. It was cooked but cold. Yeah, okay. Better than it being raw chicken, I guess. Here we go. Excuse me, sirs, I'm just trying to get in this house. There we go. Yeah, that's the main thing. Was it nice? Is that flare gun ammo on the top? It is. It's very numb. You know, also some okonomiyaki on a skewer that was very tasty. Ooh, I do like that. I've had it once, and it was very nice when I had it. Where did you order it from? Is that ammo? It is ammo, okay. This seems like progress, right? Well. We are moving in a forward direction. Right? Yeah, nah. Go away, you. You can stand there while I'm doing this. And away they go. Currently, whether the forward you are moving is correct forward, you don't know. I'm assuming, sir, because stuff is happening as I go this way. Like that. That's a building. That's a tree. Okay. That's a ship. Oh, you got some Ramoon. Is that the drink? I appear to be lost. Oh no, we're good, we're good. No, we're not good. Whoa. Jeez. There's an interesting ball design. Yeah, I've had it before. When I was getting Japan crate, every now and again the drink that you got with it was a bottle of it. Like different flavours. I had like a watermelon one, and I had like a peach one. And I've had they call it cider, but it's like it's almost like a bubble gummy flavour. A bottle of them is 20 quid including delivery. That's not bad. Checkpoint. There we go. I might have to check it out. If I know where it's from, where you got it from. Is there a thing here? There is. It's there. Give me the good stuff. There we go. I see lots of power cables in the next area. Not the alcohol on that. Tastes like weed. Yeah, apple cider's pretty gross, to be fair. Like, alcoholic one. I always have to go for like alternate flavours ones if I do have a cider. Everything's outweighing itself on these electric cables. Right, back off, friends. Right on time. Yes? No. Okay. There's sashimi there. Just eat lots of other stuff to create it too. Fair enough. Are we good? Am I safe? I'm safe. Right. Can't get me now, I'm in a spotlight. Bye. Lots of other stuff too. I think I've seen them. Are they on, I think I know where it is, yeah. I won't go, like, naming areas and stuff. Never know.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Okay. Is that what's going to happen now then?
Turn back now.
Yeah, I might have to have a look myself. Whoa. No, not the barrels! Can I just... Yeah! 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 I've got 20 flashbangs. I may as well use them.
Do as you're told.
Okay. We must be getting close now. Yeah, I reckon the delivery might change depending on distance.
Alice never loved you.
That's a car. Okay, let's keep going. Forward. I'll keep going forward. So there was a trophy I had to get in this game at one point when I was going through the platinum, where you have to get through this entire chapter without firing a bullet. Ah, right, okay. $350 in the west still there. Oh no! Did not see the pit. There it is. Jump. Flare gun. What's it making me look at there? Again.
You will fail.
And again. This looks very endgamey. They're not going to stop me. There's the old lady in the middle of it. Alright, no worries. Just as it goes silent. Here we go.
Hell!
baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No.
Everything's fine. You're home.
It wasn't a dream.
Everything's
fine. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed.
Alright, let's okay.
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Means no death note.
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. Talk more about it later.
I mean, he's not wrong. Although, well, he's kind of wrong. There'd still be a death note, right? Regardless if you found it.
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back.
Ow! I have a torch, apparently. You get out of here. We found the clicker.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way.
No, but there's still been a death note.
It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Alright then. I mean, maybe. I'll explain Mr. Scratch once we're done with like the DLC and stuff. If you remind me. Rude. You're a little excited for the Cuphead show on Netflix. They've really they've made it a really weird style. It's not like the same art style as the game. Like, I know the game's like all hand drawn and frame by frame, but they could have at least made it look the same without having to do that way of doing it.
No, I love you more than anything in the world.
So I am. It's like I am and I am at the same time.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
You're not my Barbara.
I promised to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
Well, that's just the cabin, right? Let's just make the cabin.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Heart is filled with darkness. Cut it out. Take you back to the depths of nature.
We're here.
Filled with darkness.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Well. Behind the scary door.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice?
You can't just write that, Devil Boy. There has to be a balance.
Oh no!
That's how you're ending your story. I mean, it's one way to do it. So he freed her.
Alan?
Alan?
I guess we'll see. Yeah, he's traded her for him. 'Cause like you said, there has to be a balance. At least the radio guy made it. And so did the old gods. The agents behind her. Ooh. There we are. ... And now, unfortunately, I may have to skip the credits because there is licensed music in here. And we can't show David Bowie music without having to take it down. She said the thing. So yeah. So next stream we'll be going over the DLC episodes, which are The Signal and The Writer. But that was the end of the main game. But yeah, that was Alan Wake. So I think I'll just boop. What did you think to what you've seen so far? It hasn't been redeemed, but I need to stretch anyway. Say good night now, and then night night. No worries, Hybrid. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have a good night. But yeah, next stream tomorrow, and it's Pokemon Legends again. Little sight you saw go. Once again, you empathise with the character, and thank you for redeeming the stretch. There you go. Thank you. The Mr. Scratch is like an evil version of Alan. You'll not be watching Pokemon spoilers. No worries. It's fine. We're only in early game at the moment anyway, so. But yeah, Mr. Scratch is like an evil version of Alan. That's sort of like come from the darkness. There's like a spin-off sequel to Alan Wake which hasn't been remastered or anything, and I don't have it, so I won't be able to cover that. But it's called Alan Wake's American Nightmare, and it's like you've written yourself into an episode of Night Springs, and you have to take out Mr. Scratch in that episode as you're going through it. It's really fun. Like, I enjoyed it. Like when I had a chance to play it. And then there is more stuff coming, and more that will elaborate more on the Alan Wake story. But I'm not going to tell you. So yeah. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed it. I think we'll call it there for today. So yeah, next stream's tomorrow. It'll be at 6:30. It should be dead on, like no delays tomorrow or anything like that. So yeah, tomorrow will be also, because it's Pokemon Legends, we'll be doing the first Noble, I think. I think we'll probably get that far, hopefully. So yeah, night. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give us a follow or a sub, and we'll see you next time. Bye.